Another 10K down the drain. Another 10K down the drain. Guys, I've lost no crypto though. Have you noticed? Have you noticed I haven't lost any crypto though? I've only lost dollar bills, yo. We're looking at prices, guys, again. Again, just a warning. I don't know why you'd want to watch this channel. That's on you. But what we are doing, guys, Slurf! Mayday, 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 incoming. Incoming pump, guys. Slurf is on the run. Slurf is on the run, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down to the channel, guys. Come on down to the chat. Come on down to Cryptocurrency Theory and get your dose of the prices, guys. That's what we're looking at all the time. Alan, what is good? Our boy Mr. Fool had a car wreck. I don't think he's been in the chat here. Shout outs to Alan, guys. He had landed in the chat. Good to see you, Alan. We're looking at Slurf on the move, Alan. I don't know if you've been watching the rerun of the show, but we've been following these meme tokens pretty close, and we've been kind of this idea, at least here on the channel, that we're kind of going with is these giant order books on these decentralized exchanges for Sol Token, aka Raydium, aka Jupiter. We're not talking about the planet Jupiter, guys. We're talking about Jupiter DEX. We had it yesterday. We had the DEX screener pulled up, and we were looking at the trading pairs on the DEXs for these meme tokens. And basically, we were also looking at articles, Alan. Welcome back, welcome back. We were also looking at articles showing where the Solana volume has been going to, guys. And about 70% of it is on these DEXs that we're talking about right now. Something to keep in mind if you guys are trying to come up in the meme world. That might not be a good idea, especially when the DEX tokens are crashing as well, which is kind of what might be actually going on here. So guys, if you're not checking us out or you're checking us out for the first time, we got Alan in the house. So we do like to do an official celebration when that happens. Let's see if anybody else is in the chat. Alan is our moderator. It's really the only one moderating stuff. So. Guys, prices are not doing bad, honestly. I mean, I'm kind of just joking around with the losing the money thing. I mean, it's bought some Catboy tokens, Alan. Bad boy. I bought some bad tokens. I got sick of meme coins and bought some. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what a lot of people have done, Alan. A lot of people have jumped into these meme tokens. And like I said, guys, the meme tokens we've been seeing pump with this is just one we've seen. What were the tokens that were pumping this week with Floki, but it's not a Solana token. Let's find this list of meme tokens. Dog with hat, WIF, and just these goofy bonk token. But guys, you got to realize that when you're fighting the order book on the DEX, which is the Jupiter DEX and the Raydium DEX. And we pulled this up yesterday for you guys to show you what was going on the channel as we were seeing the majority of these meme tokens volumes shift into these DEXs. And as you can see, not only are those DEXs it's going to be hard to get out of those, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And especially if you're going there to make the trade or the trade is happening at that spot. And this, obviously, guys, is not a physical location, all right? So to keep up with me here, if you're new, this is not the decentralized exchange, guys, is on Raydium. They're on Jupiter. It is swapping these tokens in a decentralized exchange manner, meaning I don't have to give them my ID. I don't have to let everybody know that I'm committing a rug pull. But basically, that's what this is. This is basically a rug pull. So we saw this about a year ago on Pepe. We've seen it recently on some of these meme tokens. And guys, I'm not saying they're not going to go back up, but I think that'll be directly predicated on whether or not people sell. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think people are realizing what's going on here. So that's what we've been looking at, Alan, and anybody else that's coming to the Travis, what's good? It is tough. I mean, it's tough. And Alan might have the right idea. I mean, I don't know when he bought these meme tokens, or he bought, what was it he bought? Catboy. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, Alan. I haven't even heard of that meme. Is that the new meme that's circulating around? Catboy. Maybe it's just a synthetic token, and there it is right here, Catboy. This is what Alan bought. So let's see if And this must be a new token because it's up. Binance Smart Chain. So I don't know what's going on with these, but this one Alan bought, I'm assuming. Catboy. I don't know if that's it, Alan, but we are on World Coin Index. I'm just kind of curious, just because it's Alan, you know. It's not just a subscriber. Catwoman. Okay, there's also one on Binance, Uniswap. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what you're doing here, Alan, but I think you're with a large group of people, guys. We're still sitting at a $2.33 trillion market cap, guys. A number to keep in mind as we're grazing through these prices, and it looks like we've lost 2 exchanges. I don't know when. I mean, it's been a while since we looked at this. Kind of been more focused on the market cap here, guys, and we're still over 2.33 trillion. As you remember, guys, we were stuck at 1.6 to 1.8 for quite a while. So just something to keep in mind if we're looking at the totality of this, right? So Jupiter, guys, not the planet, the DEX, the Solana DEX, along with looks like WorldCoin is taking a fall here. Bitcoin SV, guys. A lot of my hits taken on this Bitcoin SV project. Not project. What am I saying? This BSV coin drop. So, you know, other projects, not BSV, are doing pretty bad too. I mean, we're seeing pretty much a flush of red. I mean, some of these coins, Neo, Bitcoin Cash, almost down 20%. You know, Neo down 25%. Litecoin 20%. Yeah, these coins are really taking a hit right now, guys, and obviously, you know, that's why we're on here. So we don't usually come on at this time in the afternoon, but with prices the way they are, it makes a little bit of sense too. Yeah, I'm taking action today, Travis. We were talking about it in the live earlier. No, I didn't lose 10K. I've just lost 10K today, like 10,000. I've lost like 40K, guys, in the last like couple days, 2 days. You know, I don't think of it as a loss, guys. I mean, I guess that's probably not what I should have put in the title, like that I lost 40K, but it's more of like you know, guys, this stuff goes up and down. This is not a you know, it's something that's always going to go up. I mean, I'm aware of the volatility, guys, and 40K is only relative to what the cryptos that I have. So it's not really, you know, it's not really as much as you'd think, guys, obviously. You know, in terms of dollars, it might be a lot for some people, but for some people, guys, it's peanuts. And you have to play into that. It's peanuts, guys, because I can't be worried. Here's the type crypto person I am, guys, just to let you know. If you have ever wondered what goes through my little lizard brain. I'd rather not try to time the market and just keep getting more crypto rather than trying to time the market and then end up chasing crypto. Does that make sense? Does anybody share the same like-minded mindset in that respects, guys? Like for me, it's not about losing 40K. It's whether or not I don't look at it like that, guys. I don't look at 40K as some, you know, nominal amount that is something that I'm trying to hold on to, guys, because obviously you want to hang on to any profit. Here's the mindset you got to get out of your head. Sell at the top, get at the bottom. It ain't going to happen, all right? Especially with your whole bag. If you can time the market, you can do it. My hat's off to you because I think most people can't. So I'd rather jeopardize losing short-term gains, short-term losses, and just put those under the rug and just keep trying to get more crypto, guys, because there's not a point in time where I'm trying to, you know, magically come out of crypto and then go back in at the other perfect time. We've already talked about on this channel, guys, what I'm going to be doing with that. We've gone deep into it several times, guys, and that's going to be the grayscales. You know, that's why the grayscales are in place, guys, and that's the reason I have stuff in a certain way that I'm trying to do it, because I'm not trying to come in here and trying to sell all my crypto and then try to get in at the perfect time. Theoretically, yes, that probably would be the best case scenario for anybody, but is that a reality? Likely not. You got to understand, guys, if the volatility is that impressive, if we can deal with volatility that is that impressive, we're simply we're simply not going to be able to time any kind of market, guys, because if we're seeing volatility that's incorporating that entire dynamic into the euphoria, you're just simply not going to be able to step out, guys, because if you've been in here long enough, it's going to be just as hard to step out as it was the whole time you've been here. So it's almost like codependency on the crypto communities that you're in, but it's also euphoric and it's also degenerate at the same time, guys. You have to understand that it's all of these things. So Jay, what I was talking about is we lost 30K today, and then there was just with this recent drop, I lost another 10K. So I mean, technically, I didn't lose any crypto, which is why I put in the title. I didn't lose any crypto though, because I haven't sold any of my crypto. I'm not sitting here like, discovering stable coins for the first time, or making a trade. I'm just letting you guys know I haven't lost any of my crypto, but I have lost 10K in about the last 4 hours. So, and I've lost about 30K over the last 2 days. So, unrealized loss, or you actually lost 2K. I guess I need to put in there, okay, I need to change the title. You're right, William. Thank you. I need to change the title. See, guys, a lot of people on YouTube, I feel like, aren't gonna click on the video and even hit this channel if I put that, because a lot of the people coming into crypto, they just want to know. I gotta try to reach the audience, guys, and I know you guys reached the channel already. Obviously, you guys reached this channel at the very beginning, but as we move into a broader audience, guys, I want to make sure that the people that are coming to this channel know that we got their back, guys. And at least I know SheepX, obviously, some people in here try to shill coins, but I'm talking about, for the most part, I want people to come here so they can experience crypto, so they can actually get in and immerse themselves in this crypto world rather than trying to, chase the fucking meme coin of the week. And I mean, we have people in here buying memes, guys. I mean, Alan's a savvy trader. He's been in crypto for a couple years, and he's buying memes because he's like, fuck, I want to buy a meme now. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, the people that are really floating out there in crypto world, they're buying memes and they don't even know what the fuck they're buying. They don't even realize that these meme tokens are trading on order books on dexes, and the chances of them actually catching a profitable trade is almost 0 to none, because I guarantee you the same places these dexes have these tokens trading, I guarantee you those networks have experienced outages over the last few days while these prices have spiked up, and people aren't even able to move their meme tokens into a swap or into another crypto off the DEX. I want you to understand that. And then finally, when they're finally able to move them, the prices have already crashed, and or now, in this case, the actual DEX token is collapsing. Not collapsing, but I mean, we're seeing an 18% drop. I would say that would constitute as probably, the most notable one. Top 100, Jupiter's down 17%. I'm sure if we looked here, we'd be able to find another DEX. I don't know if Uniswap is doing these meme tokens, but if they're over there, I don't think Uniswap. I don't think this is happening on Solana, guys. I want to be clear. This is happening on Solana. Nothing wrong with what's going on. I'm just saying there's nobody on the internet talking about this specific thing, because I've looked. They're talking about why you should buy memes. Why you should, stick your dick in a blender. I mean, just giving you guys terrible advice. And, at the end of the day, guys, we're not trying to give you terrible advice. We're trying to actually give you something that works, that you're not going to be. Mr. Fool, good to see you alive, my man. So, guys, Mr. Fool is in the chat, so welcome to him. I'm glad to see that Mr. Fool is alive and well after his accident on the road. So, I think car accidents, guys, are actually, at least here in America, like #1 killer. Or were for a while. I think actually fentanyl is the #1 killer for anybody under the age of 40. Isn't that insane? Now it's fentanyl, but before it was roadkills, guys, roadkill. So Alan's not roadkill today, basically. He's alive. So he had a car accident, guys. We're glad that he's in the chat. And thanks for reaching out to let me know, Alan. I mean, or not Alan, fucking Mr. Fool. I get you guys mixed up because you guys are literally, the OGs of the chat. So I do not have Twitter and I do not have Instagram, William. I'm sorry. We're just on YouTube. We're not anywhere else. But you know, maybe at some point we'll have a Twitter. Maybe at some point we'll have a, you know, some of these other social media things. We're gonna bring basically all that stuff in, maybe, but maybe not. Yeah, bot memes out of frustration. I think you're gonna see a lot of people do that. I think you're gonna see probably a considerable amount of people do that, Alan. And I don't know if you mean it just kind of joking, but it's kind of true because it's like if everybody's buying memes, you know, people are making some money. I mean, people are making money on them, guys. I'm not saying there's nobody out there making money. I'm just saying, I would bet if I was taking part in these, hypothetically, that I would have my money, my crypto, my soul tokens going to one of these dexes and getting stuck in a meme token trade because of network congestion, which is exactly what's happening on Solana right this second, guys. And this is not BS. You cannot swap Solana, you know, just seamlessly right now. Okay, I want you to understand that because I can't. You might be able to do it with the wallets and the exchanges that you're taking part in. I'm just letting you know there are places that these meme tokens and these soul tokens are basically unaccessible at the current moment, and as prices go down, they become accessible, and that is kind of the problem here because people go into these thinking they're just going to be able to just trade them, go up, trade out, and what happens is they go in, they trade them, they go up, and then they get stuck, and by the time they do get out, they're in the red considerably. And I would guarantee you guys that is what's happening right now on these dexes on Jupiter, this Jupiter dex, and I forget the other one that was Radium, and then I think there's one or two more on these dexes, but on these Solana dexes. But I would say that is something I've directly experienced, and that will never stop, guys. The gambling degeneracy, guys. We've done entire live streams and videos on it. I don't see that ever being an end to this stuff. But nonetheless, guys, let's look at something else here before we wrap the evening stream up here, guys. I wanted to jump on just simply because prices are down, right? Prices have taken a considerable drop. So all considered, you know, what do we do from here? Well, I would say most of the people, guys, that probably jumped into this crypto stuff as it was going up, I would say likely they're either panic selling or you know, maybe they're holding, but I would say more panic selling and not knowing how to get out of these trades because the trades that they made, unfortunately, you know, it's not going to be good because they're not going to be able to move their tokens as seamlessly as they might have thought. And just because they're finally getting into what they thought might be a good idea, getting out might be damn near impossible, guys. So I think that'll wrap it up. That's about all I got, guys. Again, we got Mr. Full safe and sound in the chat. And William, we don't have it. I probably am honestly not going to do a Twitter or Instagram unless we get a you know, a major reason to, because the thing, guys, is I don't want to be sucked into Twitter. I don't want to know what everybody's saying. I want to have my own kind of thoughts about it because when I was on Twitter, guys, I was a troll. You know, I was a troll because I was trying to figure out what's going on Twitter. And sometimes that's not the best place to figure out what's going on. Sometimes the best place to figure out what's going on is on this channel, guys. So that's what it is, guys. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So buying a few memes out of frustration. So yeah, we'll catch you up later, guys. I mean, that's about all I got. Unless you guys got anything, we might just keep the chat rolling because people go out and I say, boom, we're back. Back, me and Alan and Mr. Fool. So what's good, guys? What's going on with these prices? Do you guys think they're gonna, you know, go down, or what do you think here? You think they're gonna go, you know, sideways? What's the deal with these prices? Because we've seen a considerable drop. We can kind of rationalize now. Maybe now we're fucked. Look, I mean, Bitcoin SV, guys, just dropped another 10%. So there goes probably another 3 or 4K. So Sats, you know, all these things. BSV is down as much as Floki Inu. That's pretty crazy. Alan, Injective. I don't know where you got out of, but it looks to be a big dropper as well right this second. eCash down 30%. Tezos. You know, I saw Tezos creeping up today, but I guess maybe it started falling again. Filecoin. You know, this is the drop that I was kind of... This is kind of the drop, guys, we were inferring, at least on the channel. If we did take a drop, this is what we would consider more of a drop. The last two were kind of you know, it dropped, it rebounded up, but we haven't really seen a rebound. We haven't really seen a where we're catching our foot here, right? We haven't seen any. It's basically just free fall. So bonk down 25%. But yeah, like I mean, look at this. BSV 37%. BSV might collapse, guys. Honestly, I mean, I don't think it will, but I'm just saying it might. I mean, if we see a price collapse on one of these coins, apparently BitMEX, there was a flash crash and BTC dropped down to 8,700. I don't know if it was for a microsecond or you know a minute or what, but I did get an alert from I think it was Bitcoin.com saying that BitMEX flash crash and basically BTC dropped down to 8,700. You know that's happened a couple times. I mean I remember on Coinbase, I think when Ethereum was going up to like 1,200 or 2,000, it dropped down to like I don't know, it was like $2 or something for like a few seconds. And Coinbase actually did credit those people the account with Ethereum, so those people made out huge if you were just sitting there watching your phone. Uh, oh yeah, Ethereum Classic for sure. There's gonna definitely, guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't even front. I don't even worry about um you know I don't even really worry about losing dollars like one day, guys, because that's the thing. Um, you know, ETC is definitely going to go probably I would say to like 120, 150 relatively quickly. You know, I would say like I don't think these price guys, even if we go down in price, do you realize if we start doubling, we're still coming up incredibly fast? Think about it. We're still coming up relatively fast, guys, because the prices are still up. Prices were still up like 30, 40, 50% on most coins. I mean, hell, let's see what Ethereum Classic's up right now. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is at 360. You know, guys, we got to be a little bit dramatic. I mean, I'm on YouTube. We're not gonna reach the right people if it's just everybody that knows about crypto hitting this channel. We got to reach people that are coming into crypto. That way we let them know what's going on and we let them know what the prices are on certain coins, right? So Ethereum Classic is fucking 27 bucks. I mean, we're still up 38% on the 3-month chart. On the year, we're up 42% on Ethereum Classic. For the month, we're still up. For the week, we're down. But so what, guys? I mean, that's just for the week. What? Guys, if you try to play crypto in the short run, I guarantee, unless you're a really good trader, you're gonna have a hard fucking time consistently being good in crypto trading, I think. I'm not trying to burst anybody's bubble if they have the hopes and ambitions to do that. But I don't think it's really a thing. I don't think most people in this chat, guys, unless they've done trading for a long time or maybe they built out trading algorithms for these you know these exchanges like the actual software that trades this stuff. I mean, you got to think, guys. There's people that build out the trade, the ability to make the trade, to make the actual trade happen. So these people, they probably do own crypto exchanges for the most part, or in that type of business. And I think they're out to get your money. I think they're out to get my money, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, especially with these recent, you know, these recent meme tokens and you know all this Solana garbage we've been hearing about recently. So I mean, I guess the dump right now, surprisingly, might not be on Solana. I haven't checked out Solana's price. But yeah, Solana's down to 172. So yeah, like if people jumped in at 210, they're fucked. Like they've lost a considerable amount of money right now already. And you know, they're down 20, 30% in some cases, depending on where they got in. And that's not bad, guys. That's just the way crypto is. I mean, people are gonna come into different coins, come into different stuff. You know, we're going to have up and downs to this stuff indefinitely. It's never just going to be in a straight line up until it is. And that's when everybody else comes in. So let's go back to the chat because we're still here and you guys thought I was gone. I don't know. I thought I was the only one on the fucking internet that thought that, to be honest, William. I was actually thinking about writing or suing Robinhood. Dude, why am I fucking suing for what? I'm not gonna sue anybody. I was just gonna send him an email, guys, like I did with guys. Robinhood doesn't they don't do the best job. Yeah, I mean I agree with you. Like, why the fuck is Ethereum Classic? And I don't like the idea of Robinhood labeling Bitcoin Cash as a spinoff. You know what I'm saying? It just, the word spinoff. I know the definitive. You can look up. I looked up the definitive word for it, or words for it, or definition for it. But doesn't it kind of like make it sound like it's already down like the path of being like a scam almost when you hear the word spinoff. Like, and the thing with Ethereum Classic is they refer to it the same thing. They refer to it as Ethereum Classic as the fork, but that's like that doesn't make any sense. Ethereum Classic's the original blockchain, the original ledger, right? Or not the ledger, the actual platform to build smart contracts. So it's the actual, I guess, ledger too. I mean, it's a blockchain, so it's a ledger. But my point is, guys, is it's, you know, it's the original one, right? It's not the forked off version. Like BTC, Bitcoin Cash, is the fork of Bitcoin. Okay, that's not the, you know, some people say like, oh, well, BSV, you know, it's the real one. Bitcoin Cash is. No, Bitcoin Cash is the fork of BTC. BSV is the fork of BCH, and that's it. Okay, if you guys want to, you know, look into eCash, you know, Bitcoin Gold, but nobody's really following these communities, guys. eCash and Bitcoin Gold don't get really any kind of following from what I've gathered. It seems like just the devs, you know. So, all right, what are you guys saying in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Drop it in the chat because we're just staying on here now. So, yeah, Robin, it's a little bit sketchy. I'll agree with you on that. Yeah, these people. How long have you been in crypto, William? I haven't looked at Ethereum Classic's hash rate recently. I don't feel like. I mean, I guess we could look at it real quick. If you guys wanna stay on here, we'll stay on here for a bit. Right. Let's see what's going on with Ethereum Classic's hash rate. Yeah, you're definitely right. I wasn't aware that it had jumped this much. I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly how much hash rate this really is, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I guess that's a terahash. So I would imagine it's pretty large. Just because of the, you know, it being a terahash, but you know, I don't know. But it looks like it's definitely from the chart done a huge leap from where it was at 20 to 60. I mean, it's done a, what is that, an 8x? Yeah, 8x almost in between, you know, like a 6 and an 8x, and it went above an 8x up here. So, yeah, I mean, Ethereum Classics, guys, yeah, I mean, this is a real coin. This is why we talk about it constantly. Yeah, don't be fooled. I mean, Robinhood definitely makes fees, guys. It's probably all in those agreements that you sign and you don't read. I mean, they're making their money somewhere, all right? Either through arbitrage or however they're doing it, they're definitely making their money somewhere. There's just some kind of fine print that gives them permission to do so without telling you, or building it into the trade, or, you know, building it into the volatility of what they think they can control on some level on some of these coins. I believe Robinhood Crypto is a separate company, though. Just to let you know. I mean, not that it, you know, same company or not. I mean, we know they're likely probably working pretty close in hand when you say, but I'm just saying I think it's a different company. Yeah, last bull run, Ethereum Classic went to about 180, 190. Went higher than 40. It went to about almost $200 briefly. I don't think it was a long lasting time that it stayed there, but ETC has gone to almost 200 bucks. The last rally, I mean, if you're talking about 2017, yeah, I think that was 40 bucks, 45 bucks. Maybe you're talking about down here, 2017. But last rally, I mean, technically, it went to, you know, I know it only says 130, but it went higher. I'm telling you, it went up to like 180, 187 or something like that. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for me. We're going to probably take off here. Appreciate everybody coming down to the chat. And if you guys got any last minute questions, drop it in the chat. But we're going to probably take off. Oh, the hash rate. Gotcha. Yeah, William, do you know why the hash rate has, you know, why has it increased? Do you know? You know, we just had that spiral hard fork, but I don't think that was really, you know, was that really anything that would justify the hash rate? I mean, guys, would it be appropriate for us to assume maybe that people that were mining Ethereum ETH just switched to mine Ethereum Classic? Would that be a thing? Would that be a something that could happen? Let me know, guys. Drop it in the chat. Let us know. We're always trying to gather more knowledge. I mean, it seems like that would be a practical use case for, you know, why people would maybe start mining Ethereum Classic. But I don't know. You guys tell me. Is it just like, you know, Bitcoin Cash and BSV, where these miners could just essentially just turn their machines on and switch to a different chain, or does it have to be, you know, more of a, you know, is there anything majorly different or anything that would arise a problem for these people if they just said, okay, well, you know, now that ETH is proof of stake, we're just going to mine Ethereum Classic and contribute it to that network, and you know, and try to make money that way, or crypto or Ethereum Classic or whatever they, you know, they deem their choice of money is. All their miners left. It's because ETC went to proof of stake. Ethereum Classic is mineable. So I'm a little bit confused, William. Sorry. Maybe you could clarify, but I'm saying, would it be possible, guys, for all the Ethereum miners, ETH, that were mining ETH at the Shanghai, when Ethereum ETH went to proof of stake, which was pretty recently, right? Like what, a year ago? Could those miners just mine Ethereum Classic? Could they could just, all right, say, all right, well, now we're just going to mine Ethereum Classic because what am I going to do with all these mining rigs? What the fuck am I going to mine? That's what I'm asking you guys. Do you think that because Ethereum ETH is now proof of stake, would these miners just simply start mining Ethereum Classic? And is that why we're seeing the hash rate increase? Somebody answer the question here, guys, please. EC miners aren't profitable until ETC hits 50 bucks. Okay. I mean, I don't know how you calculate that, but you sound pretty confident in it. I'm not discrediting you. I'm not saying that's not the thing. I'm just saying, guys, did you already answer that, William? And I'm just not seeing it here. Yeah, guys, drop it in the comment section. Let me know, or drop it in the chat section. Would it just make sense for these miners just to say, hey, you know, I'm gonna fucking mine, I'm gonna mine ETC now. I'm gonna mine ETC now, and you know, that's gonna be badass because I don't have to buy, you know, new equipment to mine fucking something else. I don't know if that's possible, guys. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Seems like, I mean, it seems like it would be, right? Seems like it would be. Oh, okay. Thanks, William. William just answered the question. So some of them went to ETC and others went to Ravencoin and Caspa. So I guess you can use the same. Yeah. So what Williams is saying by that, guys, is that when Ethereum ETH went to proof of stake, you had a bunch of people sitting around with mining rigs, big computers, guys, that were mining ETH that no longer had a use case function. So they started mining Ethereum Classic, according to William, and Caspa, and Ravencoin. And I wasn't aware that, I don't know what kind of algorithms Ravencoin and Kaspa run off the top of my head, but I'm assuming it's compatible with the same miners, guys. And that's the point, is that people are going to go with their equipment. And you guys, the reason I'm saying this, you might be like, duh. I'm telling this to people that don't understand why we talk about certain coins on the channel. So it goes back to basically Ethereum Classic's badass. That we can start there, and then we could take that apart. And William's given us a very good explanation on why these miners would just go mine another coin, guys. They go and mine Kaspa. They go and mine Ravencoin. They go and mine Ethereum Classic. And that way they're not stuck with equipment they're not making any money off of. That's why people do stuff. They do stuff to make more crypto and or dollars, or wherever wherever country they're in, whatever money they use. I believe what some people call the cabal side propped up only for many years to be destroyed. Why Peace System meets the new boss, same as the old boss. Yeah, I mean, when we start talking about crypto being a system, guys, we start really seeing how it behaves in the current monetary system. I mean, we're pleasantly surprised every time. I mean, despite different things, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't mind it. If you think Craig Satoshi, that's cool. I have no, we did an episode about this 2 days ago, guys. I don't think he is, but there are people out there that do. We got to respect everybody's decision. We got to at least respect people's decision, guys, because if we're not, we're not being fair. You got to be fair to people's decision. Not everybody's gonna think the same thing. That's why in the title, guys, I put, I have not lost any crypto, though. Just lost another 10K, because I don't look at the 10K as necessarily a loss in the last 2 hours, or the last 30-40K in the last couple days. I'm able to fucking bite that bullet, guys. That's it. I'm able to turn the next page, guys, and basically be done with that whole idea and just fucking slam the book shut. I mean, it's, to me, you have to see this, guys, as a system. Stop seeing it as a gambling fucking a way to make massive amounts of money and then that just continue on. Okay, you have to see this for what it is. It's a system. Okay, so if you use the system, what it's intended to do, your wealth will grow over time. And that's exactly what's happened to me, guys. I'm not some rocket scientist here. So you're always coming in here. Some here, guys, don't buy fucking Gari, okay? There's all different people always coming in here, and they're always showing this fucking Gari coin. And it's like they pop in, they tell me to buy Gari, and then they leave. So fuck off out of here, man. Xano might be in it. Yeah, Xano might be badass. Xano might be badass. I heard that on Roger Vere's podcast or whatever on his channel. So I think it's like a privacy coin or something like that. Like, but don't come in here and talk about fucking Gari anymore. I'm tired of hearing about it. Especially if you're just going to come in here and say that and then leave. Just fucking leave and don't even say it. So my point is, guys, is yes, we're looking at a lot of coins. Yeah, I mean, Algorand, some of these coins are good, guys. Like, the communities are really, really strong. I mean, they have there's a lot of information. I know because it pops up on my phone, guys. I see where these communities are going. And obviously, like the graph, Algorand, what's another one? Some of them do better than others. I mean, we saw SafeMoon obviously not do well, but Avalanche, Solana, these are, I'm not mad that these coins are doing fantastic, guys. They're doing better than my coins, but at the end of the day, that's just for right now, and we'll see how these coins play out, guys, because we haven't even seen really that much of a push on the coins we've been talking about on this channel. Have you noticed the coins like aren't even up? That's why I'm not even worried about this 40K, guys. It's even in my world, 40K is actually a lot, right? 40K is actually a considerable amount to just be losing in 2 days, but I don't see it as a loss because I still have my crypto. Do you see my point? So at the end of the day, what I have in this crypto stuff, I'm not going to be able to go out and get that 40K to buy crypto when it's at that 40K price range again, right? So, you know, guys, it's a small blip. It's a small downturn. Even if we go back down to fucking $200 or $100, whatever, guys, we'll figure it out. We always do. We always do as crypto people. We always figure it out. And then when you see us at the very bottom, we figure out and we're buying more at the very bottom. So it's like, you know, I was buying Bitcoin Cash a few times, not a ton of times, when it was under $100, but as much as I could. If it goes back down, I'm going to buy as much as I can again. So it really doesn't matter. You see my point? It's not it doesn't matter about these short-term price spikes and drops. I mean, they're really irrelevant, because if you look at crypto on a log graph, you'll see that, like, it's always better to be in crypto, because the graph is actually much different than the booms and busts. Obviously, there's better times to be in it than not, guys, obviously. I know how to fucking read a chart. I'm just saying, like, you got to think of your ability to gauge those very tip-top points and those very bottom lows. And I would say 9 times out of most people, I would say 1 out of 100 people might time that, right? No, it's not conspiracy. If you really think Craig Satoshi, like, we really do respect your decision. I don't. If people really think that, that's good. I'm glad people are able to actually have their own thought about what they think. If people really think that, Dietary Car, like, it's not conspiracy. You actually think that, so there's nothing wrong with what you think. So, all right, guys, that'll wrap it up, I think. Unless you guys got anything else. I mean, I got nothing going on. So, what do you got? All right, that was your chance. We'll catch you tomorrow. Take care, guys. And we're back! Surprise! Welcome back to the show. Gosh, I never have to leave, guys. That's the whole funny part here. I'm just fucking around a little bit, guys. Just having a good time. So, we are going to head off here in a second, but if you have any final last concluding arguments and or concluding, not really arguments, nobody's really arguing tonight, but drop it in the chat. Let me know. Uh-oh. We're not there yet. Couple days away. Bitcoin Supreme, guys. We're a couple days away from it. Sunday night, if you're just checking the chat for the first time. Sunday morning, typically. Maybe some Sunday day, depending on where you're at. Do the Bitcoin Supreme show, guys. Really like doing that Sunday show. Yeah, I think Mr. Full, I think privacy coins are going to do well. I think we'll end it on there. I agree with you 110%. I'm glad to see that you're back in the chat, Mr. Full. I'm glad to see that you're able to be back in the chat, if you know what I mean. We appreciate you guys. All right. Talk to you later. Take care now.